All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. The Soul Commodore here. L, thank you very much for the raid. That is mighty kind of you. How did your stream go? It is me. Yeah, for those of you who didn't come in with the raid, you should definitely go give Elle a follow. Go give Elle a watch. Create some fantastic digital art. Really cool guy. You should go check out Elle for sure. Elle, thank you for the raid. Really do appreciate it. How's it going, Rain? How's it going, Nathan? How's it going? Everybody. If any of you are new here, I am Soul Commodore. I do some getting stuff out of my eye. I do that. I do some painting and some drawing, and we play video games every once and again. So today is one of the painting days. Thank you. I am having a good day. I'm glad you're doing well. For anyone who was here for the stream yesterday, you might notice that I'm wearing the same sweater, and you might be wondering why. And the answer to that is because it's cozy, and I really only wore it for the stream yesterday, and it's cozy. Hustling to get work done so I can have a 30-minute relaxation. That is fair enough. Right, because you're still working right now, so yeah. Hopefully you're able to do that, so you can get a nice 30 minutes off. Yeah. So with that, you wear the same hoodie for like a week straight. You won't get a side eye from me. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. So I think we'll get started. Rain, if you're able to get that 30 minutes off, let us know, because we might have something in store for you. You plead the fifth. Okay, so today we are going to be finishing this piece. We've been working on it for a long time, a very long time, but today it's finally getting done. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Gonna bring you all really close in again, because we are working on small details again. I need to unplug my computer for a second. And we'll bring this up. There we go. Because yeah, we'll be working on this gentleman again, and we'll also be working on the other figure. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Okay. So that's looking good. Let me see if I can bring this even closer. Dare I try? Yeah, that's about as close as I can without the shadow from my makeshift tripod getting too much in the way. Now if I angle it this way, that gives me a little bit more room to work with. Doing post-stream BS when I'm listening, well, hey, I appreciate that. Take all the time you need, for sure. If there's stuff that you need to do, by all means, go take care of it. We're all busy in our own ways. We all got stuff going on, so you will not get a side eye from me about that. I just appreciate the raid. I appreciate you taking the time to share your lovely community with me. Alright, so we got our paints together. So I think we're going to do the same thing as we were doing last time in terms of like just getting a few more, I guess realistic isn't the right word, but a few more flesh tones in here. You know. Do I have enough of these paint colors to do that? I think I do. Add some white in there. And a little bit of black. So we need a little bit of blue too, to really like make it more brown. Today at work was one of those fun days, and I'm sure some of you can relate to this. It was one of those fun days where I was pretty steady working all day. And then right at the end, and it's because it's a long weekend, right? Right at the end, that's when everybody needed everything. Like all this stuff needed to be submitted, people needed like reports filed and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, I don't particularly see a reason why you couldn't have brought this to me 4 hours ago, but sure. Sure, I'll do it right before everybody signs off for the day. Awesome. But you know what? We got it done. We got it done. That's the important thing. Okay. Yeah, it was. It was. It was very rude, but you know what? It's fine. I got everything done that I needed to get done, so you know, it's just one of those things. To give everybody credit, nobody was like super like rude or pushy about it. They were like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I know this is super last minute, but can I get this or that or whatever it was?" And it's like, well, at least you're not being actually rude about it, you know. Because that would have actually made it worse. Oh, that almost happened to you earlier today? Ooh. I'm glad it didn't. Had a coworker warn me about an emergency sign appointment to stop an eviction. Ah, I see. I see. Hey, Architecty, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Appreciate the lurk. I hope you're having a good day, and hope you have a good rest of your day at work. But very much appreciate the support. Okay, so with that, I have to clean off my brush. And we'll come back in with some of that black. What's up, Jake from the woods? How's it going? How's it going, my friend? Hope you're having a good day. How were the turkey dinosaurs? How were the turkey dinosaurs? You don't even know. Yo, Buddhabot, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. You can't stay because late. That is fair. That is fair. I mean, it is late for you. I appreciate it. You are the best mod ever. The software just told me that 52022 isn't a real year. The future's not going to happen, guys. Well, that's a shame. I was looking forward to, getting some stuff done that year. But I guess not. Damn it. Okay, I'm trying to color match a certain part of this painting. And in case y'all don't know, color matching is kind of difficult to do. And it's not... Yo, Jake, thank you for the goodbye bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yes, I hope you have a good night. Hope you and your lovely self and your lovely wife have a lovely night. Hey, Dr. Noise, how's it going? How's it going? One more goodbye present? Oh, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. I'm going to beat you there, actually. Oh, redeem what is this karaoke? Okay. All right. If you're redeeming that, that means you've got some extra, because I know you and Trip are saving up. So, okay. Let me get my watch ready. So we got to count down 5 minutes and 5 seconds. So I'll see if I can get my watch on camera, just so you all know I ain't faking. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, 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 alright. Do y'all have anything planned for this weekend? I was one of the lucky ones who gets tomorrow off, so I get to have a long weekend. Actually, it's an extra long one, 'cause I also get Monday off. So we're gonna try our best to introduce a little more skin tones to this gentleman right here. I don't know if it's gonna go well, But if it doesn't, we're just gonna let it go. Did you know that the Foo Fighters have a Bee Gees cover album? You know what? I didn't know that. But it makes sense. Not really, I have no life. Ooh, I know what that's like. Hail Satin. Alright, have a good night, Jake from the Woods. Thank you for redeeming this. Looks like we're gonna have to do a duet someday. You know it, you know it. Yes, sir. In case y'all haven't guessed by now, I also know Buddha Bot in real life. The name of the Bee Gees cover album is Hail Satin. That's actually kind of brilliant. Do 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 do. Late from the El Rey, we were enjoying dinner and mimosas. Very nice. Welcome in, Redria. Welcome in, Redria. Mimosas are quite tasty. My girlfriend just walked in the room and was like, "Do you even like mimosas?" And I was like, "I've had a mimosa before, and it was tasty. Granted, I was already drunk when I drank it, but it was still tasty." Oh, you can't drink them, sadly. That is a shame, Rain Cloud. Hey, how are you doing, Millie? Hello, is it? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I will... Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I was just laughing at myself. It is orange juice and champagne. Tell her I said hi. I will, Buddha. I always feel like somebody's watching TV. Yeah, we're doing champagne and strawberry lemonade. Hey, Carbathia, thank you so much for the follow. It's much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Is the painting finished? Not quite. We still got a little bit more work to do, but it's all small detail stuff. So we're very, very close to finishing. Ah, okay, there we go. Timer went off. We're good. We're good. But yes, Millie, we're very close to finishing. We're in the home stretch with this painting. It's taken us long enough, but hope you're doing well today. I just finished the Twitter BS, so you can grab your sketches if you got one. Nice. The urge to redeem more karaoke. Ah, oh! Rain did it. Okay, another 5 minutes. Here we go. Do 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 do. Rain beat me to it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a hot take right now. Okay, I'm actually on guard duty somewhere else, so I'll lurk. I really want to see the final product. Doing good, thank you. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, and thank you for the lurk. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thank you for the lurk, Millie. Yeah, we're definitely gonna finish this painting today. So feel free to drop back in every once and again, and chances are you'll finally see it finished. Hey, Rocky Road, how you doing? Thank you for the kind words. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I'm gonna hit y'all with a hot take, just because, you know, this channel is named after my love for the Commodores. So, I hope y'all ready. And of course I have the Lionel Richie emotes. As much as I do like Lionel Richie's solo work, I don't actually love a whole lot of Lionel Richie's solo work. Matter of fact, I think a lot of the songs are boring. The hits are great, but a lot of Lionel's solo work is nowhere near as good as the work he did with the Commodores. Granted, it's a different style of music, and he was very successful, so I don't begrudge him. But I really think that a lot of his solo work is just okay. Rain, that's the... I'm sorry I missed the first one, but I actually... Can you tell me the name of that song that you're referencing? Because just looking at the lyrics, it sounds familiar, but I don't know the tune. But if you tell me the title, I might remember the tune. I know that sounds kind of weird, but... I have no idea how that song goes. I've never really listened to My Chemical Romance. My girlfriend would know that song though, because she was all about that kind of music. I'm always worried I'm not pronouncing it correctly. What is that, Rocky? What are you worried about not pronouncing correctly? The golf kids have outed themselves in chat. Oh, Commodore. Yeah, no, it's Commodore. I was hoping I would just wing it, so okay, I'll wing it. Hey, Resplendence FPS, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to buy some Gatorade. Yo, 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 how's it going, Resplendence? Buddhabot sent me over, loving the karaoke. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I still listen to Evanescence. BS, welcome in, Kubathia, and Resplendence, and everybody else. Glad you're all enjoying the karaoke. We've got a few more minutes left of it. So anyway, that was my hot take. The Lionel Richie solo work was just okay, and I much prefer the work he did with the Commodores. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. Oh, Elle's gonna continue the party. Alright, let me restart my timer, and let's keep this party going. My avatar is a dark vampy girl. Yeah, I kinda agree with that hot take. You know, it's just that hello, yes, I am problems. Ain't no problem, I do enjoy singing. So here we are, almost dropped it. So the thing about Lionel Richie's solo career is they kind of built it around the slow songs that he would sing with the Commodores, but it's kind of unfortunate that that kind of became the common denominator for Lionel Richie's music. Because with the Commodores he was writing all sorts of different tunes, not just love songs. But they kind of based his whole solo career around his hits, which at that point were the big ballads. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't think I want to do anymore with this guy, 'cause I feel I'm thank you for the clip. I appreciate that, Al. Hey kid, you got fans liking this style? Sing the style, only this style. I don't want to go so far as to say that Lionel Richie's solo career was calculated, because it wasn't. But they definitely encouraged him to go that route. If y'all have a chance to really hear what Lionel Richie can do with his vocals, y'all should listen to a song by the Commodores called why am I blanking on the title of this song? Oh, it's called Hold On. Yeah, you should listen to the Commodores song Hold On. Also the Commodores song Girl, I Think the World About You. Those are amazing Lionel Richie vocals. And you can tell the difference between his solo stuff and that stuff right there. Is he the one who named an album for you, my dear, because of divorce? You're very close, Elf. It was actually Marvin Gaye. And Marvin Gaye's album was called Here, My Dear. But you were very close. Oh, no. No worries. Ooh, I didn't sing that. I didn't sing that either. Hit me with some Jackie Wilson, my man. I think you got the chops. Well, thank you for that. I'm not sure I actually do, but I'll give it my best shot. Oh, what's that one Jackie Wilson song? Hold on, everybody. I just gotta look up some lyrics. Make sure I got this right. Okay, time's up on that, but you know what? I will hit you with a little bit of Jackie Wilson. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Hopefully I don't peak the mic, but whatever. Okay, we'll try this. So like I actually have to sing, so this might peak the mic. So hopefully it doesn't, but whatever. Actually, first let me wash off this brush so it doesn't dry out, and then we'll do this real quick. All right. Your love lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. Just keep it up, quenching my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Just, you know your love lifting higher, higher and higher. Just keep it up, keep on up, higher, higher and higher. There you go. Hopefully that didn't, I hope that didn't peak the mic. But, well, thank you, everybody. Hopefully that wasn't too hard on your speakers. It also didn't help that I forgot the actual lead into the chorus, but there we go. But yeah, speaking of songs, like I was saying when I was singing earlier, if you really want a taste of what Lionel Richie could do vocal-wise, look up the Commodores song "Hold On," and also the Commodores song. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but two of my favorites are "Hold On," "Girl, I Think the World About You." My favorite Commodore song, and possibly my favorite song, period, is the song "Won't You Come Dance With Me." So you should look up those songs if you really want to hear. Like, you hear those songs and you kind of realize that a lot of Lionel Richie's solo career, for this, because I mean it's based on what his songs were hits with the Commodores, right? Like "Three Times Lady," "Still," when he wrote "Endless Love" for Diana Ross and himself, and "Lady" by what's his name, Kenny Rogers. He sounds kind of watered down in comparison, right? Even on a song like "All Night Long," like he's still watered down on "All Night Long," you know. I think my speakers might have fainted, but they ain't broke. Well, okay, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, he wrote the song "Lady" for Kenny Rogers. He did actually write the song for the Commodores, but the Commodores didn't want it. So Kenny Rogers took it, and it became a hit. Kenny Rogers was my grand's favorite singer. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a huge country fan, but I don't mind some Kenny Rogers I mean, "The Gambler's" a classic. And I don't mind "Islands in the Stream." You know? But yeah, it's just sort of like, and it kind of makes sense too, because like Lionel was in his 20s and early 30s when he was with the Commodores, right? So the older you get, you know, you kind of lose some of that fire, you know. But, you know, Kenny Rogers is the only country singer I actually enjoy. That's fair. That's fair. I personally, when we're talking about country, like I don't like new country at all. But country, I do like Johnny Cash. I do like Johnny Cash. But that's more, I mean, obviously it's country, but it is, I guess technically, if you could call it anything, it's more folksy than country. So, like just pure country. My favorite Johnny Cash song is a song that was in Jackie Brown, the movie Jackie Brown, and it's probably why it's my favorite. But it's the song Tennessee Stud. I like that song. So I decided for this figure here, all I'm going to do is add some like highlights, but we're not going to add any skin tones or anything. We're just going to add some highlights because a lot of this is like black and white anyway. So we're just going to just do some highlights. And I'm not going to put any clothes on her. You know. Hey, Trip. Good morning. How are you? How you doing? How you feeling? Thank you, Trip. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You just missed out on everybody making me sing for 15 minutes. Literally just woke up. Nice, nice. Well, I appreciate Trip that like when you first wake up, like that you come here to like hang out with us. That it makes me feel good. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you. You even missed me. Someone made me sing some Resplendence. FPS made me sing some Jackie Wilson. Which, God, that dude had a high tenor. That dude had a sad end to his life. Um, like talk about a downer. Yeah, it's a shame. For those of you who don't know, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Resplendence, but I believe that Jackie Wilson had like a massive, massive stroke that left him in a coma for a while, and then like when he came out of it, like he couldn't speak, he couldn't move really, and he was known for like his singing and dancing, right? Hey, Chitanda, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. Um, But yeah, Jackie Wilson was one of the inspirations for Michael Jackson, right? Like in terms of the way that, like, how kinetic he was on stage, um, and he would give his all every single concert. And yeah, he could only communicate by blinking, basically. Um, it happened on stage in 1975. Yeah, yeah, he just collapsed, and then like he died like a couple of years later, in 1984 or 1985. And the Commodores, without Lionel Richie, wrote a song about him and Marvin Gaye, because Marvin Gaye had been killed the year before, called Night Shift. It's about Jackie Wilson and... oh, it was 84, right. The Commodores did Night Shift in 1985. That kind of honored Jackie Wilson and Marvin Gaye. And that song netted the Commodores their only Grammy win. They got nominated a bunch, but that song is their one Grammy win. And the song's nice, but the thing about the Commodores after Lionel Richie left is they kind of lost everything that made them the Commodores. Like, that album, Night Shift, and that song, like, they were a band, and like they played everything, and they wrote everything. They were self-contained. They produced everything. And they had, like, outside writers come in, and, because they wanted a hit, right? They kind of lost everything that made them the Commodores. But that's just a minor gripe that I have. But yeah, it's a sad end to his life, unfortunately. But Trip, you have 40 minutes saved up. Whew. So we're just adding some a few highlights here. Someone texted me. Mm. But, God, hell of a performer, though. Jackie Wilson was. Jackie Wilson and Marvin Gaye both. Did I stream yesterday too? Yeah. Yesterday we played some more Super Mario RPG. Made it to we made it to Monstro Town. So we're officially over halfway done with that game. And then I'll give you all a little heads up. After we finish playing Paper Mario, because we're still obviously making our way through Breath of the Wild. After we get done Super Mario RPG, though, we're moving right on to the next Mario RPG game, and that's the Paper Mario. So I'm excited for that. Because Paper Mario was a big influence on young me. I've got a lot of stories about Paper Mario. That game controlled my life for a little while. Baby Soul Stories? Yeah. Not quite a baby. I think I was 12 years old when I got Paper Mario. But yeah, basically God, that was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. Yeah, Paper Mario. I mean, the Paper Mario series is my favorite video game series. Truth be told. So yeah, we'll be playing some Paper Mario. Preteen Soul Stories. Yep. Oh man. I can't believe that was 20 years ago. My God. If my 15-year-old is still a baby, then you were a baby. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I bet you didn't know that you could blend acrylic paint with your fingers a little bit. Anything before 20 gets categorized as wee babby in my brain. That's also fair. So in that case, yes, baby soul stories. Okay. I'm gonna grab a new brush, or maybe just clean this one off actually. And when Soul has a bad day and talks about the stories, they're called Dark Souls stories. Yes. Oh, I guess I'm free now? Nice. Nice. Okay, in that case, I'm going to paint this little thing here. And then we're going to take a slight detour from this painting, which we're almost done it. We're going to take a slight detour, and we're going to work on something else momentarily. But I just want to paint this in first, just to get it done. Okay, so we'll let that dry. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna roll y'all back. Let me hold on to the camera so that y'all don't fall. And we are going to do a speed paint that was redeemed by Elle, was it like last week sometime? That we've been holding off on until we got a free moment with rain. So let me roll this up real quick. Do you think I have any sense of time? Okay, so we got that up. I'm going to drop the camera down here. And I'm going to go grab a sheet of watercolor paper. That I thought I had cut, but I guess not. That's okay. We'll try to tear that in a straighter line. There we go. Actually, I'm going to go grab some scissors real quick. I will be right back, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Don't run with scissors? Oh, but that's my favorite thing to do. I just want to make this a cleaner line. That's all. There we go. And now, grab a couple more pins. Weird Al also likes to run with scissors. True. True. He does. Gotta go already, unfortunately. Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming in for a little bit, Jatonda. It was good to see you. Always appreciate you coming in. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, it was just good to see you. Okay. So I think that'll be good. Because I think I'm out of pins. Oh no, I've got a couple more. Come on, get in the wall, please. This wall is the hardest thing to push pins into, I swear. Okay, it's good enough. Alright, so I'm going to put my timer up to 10 minutes. And let me get the reference image up. Okay. Speed paint indeed. Alright. Gonna try my best not to screw this up. Intimate stream with soul indeed. Get this brush ready. Ah, that one's a little bit too hard. Okay. Okay, I just need a... brush. Okay, we'll use this one. Sure. So close to cam. Alright. We'll get our palette ready. Just need some more yellow and red. And some more black if we're being honest. We do need some more black. But we'll do this. And then we'll finish our other painting. Actually, yeah, we need a fair amount of black. Given this reference photo. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Elle. Alright. So, let's 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, you should go do that. You can't stand for that. Okay, I think this is a good skin tone. Well, it's not the best skin tone, but it'll do. Okay. Ah, nice, Rain. Nice. Nice. Glad to hear it. Okay. So we're going to shift gears. Freedom for Rainy indeed. You feel like portraits are my Transformers. How so? I get upset when people ask me to draw complex robots. Fair. I don't. I'm cool with it. I mean, if anything, it's good practice. Because I don't do enough. If we're being honest, I don't do enough portraits. I mean, that sounds delicious there, Rain. I'm surprised you're not leaving right now for him. Oops. Okay. I need a smaller brush now. Apologies if I don't get the rest of the body done in the time frame. much time do we got left? Like 3 minutes. Okay, let's actually get some white in here with a clean brush. Okay, so there's that. Now we'll go in there with some black. We got about 1.5 minutes left, so we're gonna really okay. And like 30 seconds. And all right, time. Actually, there's one more thing I want to do. Just, to sort of cap things off. To put a ground in the piece. There we go. All right, Rain. I hope I did this justice. Let me bring it in a little closer. There we go. Well, thank you for redeeming it, Elle. I appreciate it. The boobs are intact, so justice indeed. Well, good. Good. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we'll just put this over here to dry. And then we'll bring this bad boy down. Okay. And we'll move this camera back up. And we'll bring y'all in close again. Okay. I gotta make dinner, so unfortunately gotta lurk. I'll catch the VOD later. Piece looks amazing. Thank you, Elle. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And have a lovely dinner. Feel free to let us know what you're planning on having. And thank you for the lurk. And for the raid and sharing your lovely community with me. I really do appreciate it. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Appreciate you, Elle. Thank you again. Oh yeah, you gotta go get street corms. Yes. Pasta with homemade butter wine sauce. Nice, nice. You'll also leave alert. Cool, cool. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thanks, Rain. Hope you enjoy your street corn. Sounds delicious. I'm gelling right now. Anybody remember those commercials for like Dr. Scholl's or whatever? Whoever it was? The I'm gelling. Are you gelling? I'm gelling. For their gel insoles. Thank you, Redria. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. We're getting very, very, very close to the end of this painting. Which has been very, very fun to work on, but I'm looking forward to moving on to something new, something fresh. Okay, I think that's all the shading that I need on her legs. That's about it. It's been fun to watch. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's really my goal with all this is, I mean, obviously to make some nice artwork, but hopefully everybody has fun too. So I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to some like just smaller general details, like things that I want to clean up, you know, things that have bugged me that I want to get settled in this piece before we call it a day. And part of that is with these trees. I want to just like add a few things to these trees, but we're going to get out of the extreme close-up because we don't really need an extreme close-up for the trees and stuff. So that'll work. Enhance. Hey, thanks, Trip. Thanks, Trip. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We're not quite done yet, but if you gotta go, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Because your day's just starting. Alright, so I'm just gonna add. Oh, you're just here making the statement. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So this is going to be some more like tedious work. Actually, the text box is kind of covering that up. So let me move the camera down a bit. There we go. That's better. So this is going to be more like tedious stuff, but it is important. I think it's important. Just to add like an extra air of realism to the piece. I've said it before, and I'll say it many more times because I truly believe it, but I am very appreciative of all y'all, because you guys are really what makes this a stream. Like, without you all, this would just be me just, painting, You all contributing as much as you do to, like, the atmosphere of the stream and, your participation, your redeems, your watching, your lurking, chatting, just engaging in some sort of way, even if you're just sitting in the background quietly, I still appreciate you, because without you all, I would just be some dude sitting on here speaking to nobody, which that's what I was doing before. So, very much appreciate it. We just watch creepily. Hey, thank you, Buddhabot. Very important to hydrate. Okay, so we got some more greenage in here. I'm going to introduce a little bit of red. Oop. Maybe not that much red. Let's add a little black to that. Darken it up a bit. Because I just kind of want a hint of red coming through here. Actually, I mentioned it earlier in the thread that in the stream that my favorite song is "Won't You Come Dance with Me" by the Commodores. What's all y'all's favorite song if you have one? And also feel free to say why, you know, if you feel. So I like learning stuff about that, like that about people, you know. Gonna need that to be darker up in here. Dust by Rain of Kindo really spoke to me at a time in my life when I needed it. It's got some peacefully nihilistic lyrics. Nice. Nice. I like that. I like that. I've never heard of them before, but I like that. I guess I didn't explain why I'm breaking my own rules. I didn't explain why "Won't You Come Dance with Me" is my favorite song. Um, very into prog rock groups. Nice, nice. Um, "Won't You Come Dance with Me" doesn't have like deep lyrics or anything, but I just kind of like take so like it's basically like a Lionel Richie and the gang, like, you know, asking a woman to dance with them, right? You know, so it's kind of like not a love song, but it's sort of like, you know, one of those types of songs. But they're not like deep lyrics, but I just kind of take something from them. Like I kind of like try to live my life. The chorus of the song is "I'll play the music, won't you come dance with me," right? Which is kind of my approach to life with other people. You know, like I'll play the music, won't you come along and dance with me? You know. Um, you know, uh, I've always kind of approached the lyrics that way. You know, life is a song, come along and dance with me. And just musically too, like the end of the song, like the final bit of the song has. I've mentioned before how I'm a sucker for bass, and my favorite Commodore is Ronald LePred, the bassist. But there are 3 separate bass lines in the outro to the song, which I appreciate. I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, it's kind of funny because the lyrics aren't that introspective, but I kind of make them introspective for myself. I'll play the music, won't you come dance with me? Ronald LePred doesn't get enough love, I don't think, for just how good a bass player he was, especially considering that when he joined the Commodores, he didn't even play bass. He had to learn how to play bass while he was like running with the band, you know, which I think is pretty amazing. Okay, so that's added a little bit more depth to these trees here. Now we're going to come up here, and this is basically going to be almost black, but that's okay. Okay. We're almost there. The tree over here, like, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. It was just this one that I wanted to add a little bit more depth to. There we go. I think I've mentioned this before. You'll find, like, the longer you're here, the more that you'll find that I tend to repeat my stories and the things that I say. But I have on my phone, I have multiple playlists. But one of them, one of the big ones is, TJ's top album tracks, where I go and I put my favorite song on every album. Like, it's basically actually, no, sorry. TJ's top tracks is my favorite song on every album, right? TJ's top album tracks is my favorite songs, pluralized, on every single album that's on my phone. TJ's top track is just my favorite song on like one per album. But I also have a TJ's worst tracks, which is my least favorite song on every album that I have on my phone. And some of the tracks are very, very good. They just happen to be my least favorite song on that album, but I love every single song on that album. And people have asked me why I do that, and it's like, because sometimes you got to stay humble. You got to realize that as much as you love Kendrick Lamar and the Commodores and Stevie Wonder and, you know, all the acts that you like, sometimes they and Joni Mitchell and Metric and all this, sometimes they put out songs that aren't really all that good. And you got to stay humble. You got to stay humble. So, all right. Okay, we have to make a decision here. And I'm going to go across the room to make that decision, because this particular decision has to do with this here, if I'm going to tone this down or keep it the way it is. So, excuse me for a second while I just go across the room and make some choices. See, the problem is I feel like it's leaning too much. But it may not be a problem as long as these are parallel with this pillar. So let me grab this and see. Because if they're the same angle, then I'm not too worried about it. And I feel like they are. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a white charcoal pencil and I'm actually going to draw the border of this painting. And actually like square it off. Because then we'll really know. That is if I can find my white charcoal pencil. There it is. Okay, so how wide is this? Okay. I might make that... It might be best to make that 18 inches instead of 20. No. Well, no, because that's going to cut off most of the tree. We'll make it 20. We'll make it 20 by... If we put that corner there, that's 24. 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Can I get away with making this 20 by 32? 20 by 30 is probably better. Yeah, we'll make it 20 by 30. Okay. Sorry, this is probably really boring to watch, but I do want to make sure that we do this correctly. Let me move this out a bit so you can actually see what it is that I'm doing, because that would also help. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to line that up. I still might have to straighten that out, but we'll see. Well, thank you, Trip. I appreciate that. So we got that border in. So we're gonna use the square on this. To put that in there and line that up. That's okay. I might just have to paint more up here. It's not going to give me enough room, I don't think. Crap. Could I stretch it if it was there? Love seeing the extra art tools. Not one I would have predicted seeing. Fair, fair. You know what? The way that's looking, I'm gonna have to like straighten these up anyway, so. We're going to still put in this border, but I do feel like I'm going to have to straighten these up. Okay, so we will start from the top here. I did like the height of that, so we'll keep it here. Man, this thing is going to suck to stretch, but that's okay. That is all right. There are ways around it. Okay, there's that. And we'll make sure that that's square, or at least square enough. There we go. And then we'll, move that over a little bit. And we'll come down here. That's 24. So we need another 6 inches. Actually, we might be able to do more. Yeah. 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. Yeah, we're going to make this 32 inches. There we go. Okay, now we're going to square this up. Well, I'm glad y'all like seeing this this side of it. Some people might say, like, why wouldn't you map out how big you want this thing to be before? And it's not like it's super confining if you do it beforehand. But I like a little bit more freedom to kind of like just do what I want with it, you know? Yeah, it's going to be tight down here to stretch, but that's okay. I don't want to sacrifice any of that sky. And I do try to keep even numbers for the measurements. So for instance, I could make this like 20 by 31, but then it makes it really hard if you want to make prints. It makes it that much harder to get a reasonable size for a print that can be framed. You know? So it's a little difficult as far as that goes. But hey, Dr. Toxic Cookie, how are you? How are you? Yeah, the sky and the levitation are definitely the focal point, so I want to keep as much of it. Yeah, I don't want to give up all this real estate up here just to make it 20 by 30. So we're going to keep that. Oh, gonna move that over a bit. But how are you, Toxic? Welcome in. There we go. Alright, so we have our painting framed, and to be honest, that might have fixed our problem here. I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, that might have actually... Well, maybe. Honestly, what I'll do is I'll stretch it, and then I'll find out afterwards if I need to straighten those up. Oh, thank you, Millie. And Redria. I'm glad you all think so. Let me take y'all on a tour of my hand. This is my hand. My right hand in particular. Okay. So we've got our big old sky up here. We can come down. Thanks, Trip. Then we've got that. Got a figure levitating and glitching out. We've got a gentleman looking at them. And then we have our nice little foreground piece with the house. Palm hype. But yeah, that is our piece as a whole. Well, hold on. Let me... There we go. It's not quite the whole thing, but close enough. But I may, again, try to... What I'm going to do after the stream is... Because I'm always very late in posting the things that I finish on here. Thank you, Trip. I'm usually very late in posting my artwork. Like I got to get things up to date. But anyway, I'm going to take a picture of this, and I'm going to straighten it based on the angle of these. And so when I do post it, the final image might be a little different if I do have to edit these. But for now, I'm just going to leave it. How many paintings have I finished on stream? Ooh, that is a good question, Redria. Let me take a little journey down memory lane and open up my YouTube. Even though my YouTube's not up to date either. That's not up to date either. But let's take a look and see. We can get at least a good estimate of how many paintings I've finished. Like I'll look on Twitch as well, but let's see. Is anything up to date? Not really. Not even my website's up to date. I'm gonna try and get everything up to date tomorrow, because not counting this picture, because I may have to like do some more editing on this in terms of like straightening up this. Like I'll have to like paint over this and then like repaint the striations. It'll look pretty similar. It'll just be less on an angle. But anyway, I'm looking to get everything up to date this weekend. But yeah, my Instagram's not up to date. My website's not up to date. Nothing's up to date. He says this and don't do it. Well, but yeah, I've got tomorrow off, so I might spend like a number of hours doing that. Thank you, Millie. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. So let's take a look at my YouTube and see what I finished on there, and then because I have like the big 6-foot painting of the sky and all the clouds and the plane that's glitching out. I finished that. So let's see. Okay. So early on, we did there was one that had like we were driving at night on a highway, so we did that one. Then there was a charcoal and paint one, which I should do that again, do charcoal and paint together. And then let's see, we got this one here, the big skyline with the apartments and everything. We did that. Then we got the bad boy that sits behind me on the gaming streams. So that's 4. Right? 2, 3, 4. And then we've got the red one with the room, 5. And then 6 is the big sky one. And then what did we do after the big sky one? What did we do after the big sky one? Well, let's look on Twitch and see what we did after the big sky one. That would be the easiest thing to do, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go to my channel. So we're at 6 so far. Redria. Video producer. We are at 6 so far. Oh, there was the moonlit one with the moon behind the sky. So that's 7. That's 7. Okay, that one's still part of that. Oh, and then we got the dude that was floating in the water, so that's 8. And then I think this is 9, because I think we did that painting just before we started this one. Yeah. Yeah, because we've been working on this painting for a while. So that's 9 of them. That is 9 paintings that we finished on stream. Yeah. Geez, I just looked up we've been working on this painting since... We've been working on this thing since February. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you, Redrick. This is one of the longest ones, which is fun. Because it's a smaller painting. Like the big old 6x4 foot painting didn't take this long. But number 10 is going to be great. You can feel it. I hope so. I really hope so. Okay, so what do you say we sign this thing? If I can find my Sharpie. Oh, actually, you know what, Redria? That is for I just remembered. I did finish 2 paintings on Instagram because I started streaming on Instagram before I got Twitch. So we finished 2 paintings on Instagram. So actually, that's 11. But in terms of Twitch, like we finished 9 on Twitch. So where did my Sharpie go? That is frustrating. I bought a brand new Sharpie specifically to sign paintings with, and I have no idea where it went. Which is funny, because I'm the only one who uses it. Okay, so I guess we'll use this. Yeah, so we'll be coming up on a dozen. Exactly. Okay. So let's sign this down here. (2022) 04/14. There we go. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. And otherwise, we have ourselves a new painting that, again, I might edit later on, depending on how much I have to change the angle on that glitch. But there we go. Hey, thank you, Zeph. I appreciate that. But yeah, there we go. I have to say, this whole show that I've been putting together has been very encouraging because I've liked every single painting that I've made so far. There's only one that I like, only just well, not even just kind of like. I do like it, but I think it's kind of like lacking compared to the other ones. This is not it. This is one of the best paintings I've done. Well, I don't want to get braggadocious. This is one of my favorite paintings that I've done because we tried so many new things. Like we tried shingles for the first time. This is brand new. Like I haven't painted a figure with the face showing in a very long time. This turned out well. The trees turned out well. Like everything in this painting, I feel like just works, and the sky, of course, like the clouds and all that. Yeah. Thanks, Redria, and thank you, Trip. Yeah, I do like trying new things on stream because if they go wrong, it's kind of hilarious. When am I going to glitch a Pokemon? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, so with all that, let's go find somebody to raid. All right. Who's on right now? Who's doing some cool stuff? It would help if I would go to my actual like front page of Twitch. That would help. That would help. Let's see. Who is doing some art? Man, there's a lot of people on. Ooh, you know what? Lava KC is on. They still painting that anemone? They are. Oh, y'all got to see this thing. Okay, we're gonna go there. And they just started. Look at that. Hey. Raktuni, Itsuni, both doing art. Let me know if you want an art recommendation. How's it going, Lucavian? Welcome in, welcome in. Well, let me give you a little tour of what we did before we raid out. So we have a nice little sky up here. Then we've got this here. A couple of figures. One is a little bit horrified. One is coming apart at the seams a little bit. And we've got a nice little suburban house with some trees and all that. So, yeah, that is our painting. It ended up being I think this is measured out to 20 by 32. So it's a long boy. It's a tall one. But yeah, there we go. Thank you, Lucavian. I appreciate that. Okay, so Larissa Dara Hart and Bargus Black 2. Okay, let me write these names down because I think we're gonna, because I found Lava KC, but I would like to check these people out as well. So Raktuni, Itsuni, Larissa, Dara. Oh, like Sunny. Ah, it's Sunny. I like that. I like that. Larissa Dara Hart. Or it's probably Larissa Dara Art. And Bargus Black. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Lava KC. She's pretty new, actually. She's new, but she is quite talented, I must say. Wait, are they still on? Is she still on? Oh. Okay, well they're not on anymore. Well, I mean they're on, but they're not. Okay, so maybe we will go to Raktuni. Let's see what they're up to. Okay. And let's see these other three. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick at random. Alright, very cool, very cool. Bargus Black. And cool. And Larissa Dara Art. All right, cool stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do is oh, Lava KC's back. Okay, I'm gonna write down Lava KC's name too, and what we're gonna do is in honor of the Commodores, because the Commodores were named. The Commodores were named at random. Basically, William King, one of the band members, opened a dictionary in the Tuskegee Institute Library, and like kind of closed his eyes and put his hand down on a word, and that word was Commodore, because the Commodores were two different bands. It was the Jays and the Mighty Mystics, but they wanted a new name, so they picked the Commodores, which in William King's words, like, we almost became the Commodes. Which, if you don't know what a commode is, it's a latrine. It's an outhouse. It is an outdoor bathroom. So, we're going to do the same thing here. I've got 5 names written down. You can't see that. I've got the 5 names written down. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to just put my finger down, and whatever one we land on, that's who we're naming. Not the Commodes. Soul Outhouse. Yeah, exactly. The Commoders. Yes, I'm very glad they weren't the Commodes. Am I old that I knew what a commode was? I mean, I don't think you're old. I learned the term from MASH. I learned the term from MASH, so maybe we're all old, really. We're all old, and we're all also very young. We're very young in terms of, like, you know, all of time combined. We're all very, very young. Okay, so let's do this. And Larissa Dara Art it is. God, my dad loves that show. I mean, it's a good show. It's a very good show. Okay, so we're gonna go say hello to Larissa Dara Art, a new art friend. We haven't. I've never heard of them before, so this ought to be fun. Larissa Dara Art. Okay, so with that, thank you everybody for joining us in finishing this painting. It's been a trip. It's been a real trip. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you to Elle for rating to, like, right off the bat. I really appreciate it. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to re-raid. Just a minute. We'll do that in just a second. But thank you, Jake from the Woods, for the bits. Thank you, Kerbathia and Resplendence FPS for the follows. Really do appreciate all y'all. Thank you for everybody who made us who made me sing, and Buddhabot for the refreshment with the water. You know, I appreciate all y'all. I really do. So we'll try this raid again. Basically, I had to, like, get out all the shoutouts in, and it closed the raid for some reason. Okay, Larissa Dara Art. There we go. We'll try that again. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so the next stream is going to be Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be playing some more Breath of the Wild, and then that will be the last stream until probably next, because we're not going to stream on Sunday, and then I'm taking the week off because we're visiting my girlfriend's family. And then the next stream will probably be either the following Sunday or the following Monday. So it's either going to be, we're either going to be back on the 24th or the 25th of April in terms of streaming. I'm still going to hang out with other people in their streams. I'm going to watch some streams. I just won't be streaming myself. So, yeah. No, thank you all for coming in, even though you were lurking the whole time. That's all right. I appreciate lurkers. I appreciate watchers of all kinds. So thank you all for the stream. I really do appreciate it. And for the nice chats, like Trip said, I do appreciate that as well. And all the lurkers and everybody. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Millie. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter weekend. And yeah, let's go say hi to Larissa, shall we? All right. Hopefully we'll see you all on Saturday. And if not, have a wonderful rest of your week. All right. Take it easy, everybody.